What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is not the video that I wanted to be filming for this week. So let me go ahead and do a little story time. I'm sorry if I sound a little congested. I thought I was going to be getting sick like end of last week. My nose is a little stuffy, so I apologize if I sound congested. But anyways, yesterday I was off, right? So I don't work Sunday through Tuesday, and yesterday I was off. Actually, I was called into work. So I worked 4:30 to 8:30 in the morning. I came home and I was getting ready to film. Everything was going fine. And then I started messing with the lighting on my camera, and I was pressing the record button way too many times because every time I touched record, it was lagging. And so me being impatient, I just kept clicking it when I should have just waited and let it do its thing. But basically, I thought I broke my camera yesterday. It wouldn't record anymore. And the video I was going to record was on the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I was going to use it, film a look with it, give you guys my thoughts, but that's not happening this week because I don't have the energy to sit and edit and film a makeup look. Those just take a lot more time to edit and get up for you guys. So I'm sorry that that one's not going to be up this week, but I am going to be doing a February favorites instead. And then hopefully next week I'll be able to get the eyeshadow palette up for you guys and my thoughts and a review on it. So I do apologize that it's taking me a while, but luckily my camera is not broken. I really did think I was gonna have to take it to Best Buy and get it fixed, but somehow it started working. So I'm glad my camera's not broken. This is the video that I'm gonna be getting at for you guys this week. It's gonna be my February favorites, which was gonna be another video I was gonna film anyways, but this is just a lot easier and less time consuming for me to get up for you guys. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. And I guess now that story time is done and my camera's not broken and we've gone through all of that, we can just go ahead and get started. I think I'm gonna go in order of how I apply my makeup to my face. I feel like that's just the easiest way to do things. I'm gonna start off with foundations. Since last month, I've been using a mix of foundations. So I've been using Estee Lauder Double Wear with Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations from the drugstore. It does say matte and poreless, but I don't think it's super mattifying. It does give a little bit of like a natural look to the skin, so I like mixing this in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear, especially right now because my skin is super dry. My skin has been very sensitive over the past month. Like anything I put on it, my skin like burns. So I've been mixing these two because these last a really long time on my skin throughout the day, and like I said, this is too dry for me right now, and this adds a really good natural finish to this foundation so it's not as matte. And then I know I just posted about these, but I've been mixing them in with my foundation since I got them. So this is the Sephora Radiant Luminizing Drops, and these are the ones in the shade Morning Light. I just showed these in my last video, I think, and I don't remember if that was still February. But you guys, honestly, I'm including this because I've been mixing a drop of this in with these when I mix them, and it just creates the perfect foundation. I don't have it on right now because today I worked from 4:30 to 1. I even just started trying to put on like a small layer of double wear on top of what I already had on today, and it was just a mess. It was disgusting and splotchy and didn't look good. So I just went in with my oldie but goodie Makeup Forever stick foundation because this is really hydrating and it's just easy to get in all over applications super fast. So this is what I have on today. But over the past month and over the past week, I have been using these, and now I'm adding this into the mixture just to add a little bit more luminosity to the skin, but still keep me like matte throughout the day. So I've been really into these. For contouring, I've really been into this Wet n Wild stick that I found, or the drugstore video that I did. I've really been into this. I wear this every now and then when I just want to step up the contouring on my face or I'm going out for the night. I think this just makes everything look a lot more sculpted and a lot more like neat on the face. Like today I don't have it on. Again, I'm so sorry I don't have it on, but I wanted to get this makeup on as quickly as possible so that I could film. So I'm not wearing this, but sometimes I do put this on like when I have to work at 4:30 in the morning. It's super easy to blend out and I like the color of it. If you have fair to light skin, I think this would work really good for you. I think there is a darker shade that would work for medium to like medium deep skin tones. But this is a really good product, so if you can get your hands on it, or if you're interested in a affordable contour stick, I think this is a really good option. Again, this is a Wet n Wild contour stick, and this is really good. The next product that I want to talk about is the Jouer Adore Blush Duo. I absolutely love, love, love the packaging on this. I mean, it's so cute. And then this is what the inside looks like. You do get a mirror in there. I don't want to blind you guys. And then this is what the blushes look like. So there's one side that's matte, and then there's this side that has a little bit of a shimmer in it. This side is called Hold Me, this side is called Adore Me, and I've just really been into this. I have on the lighter shade today, the Hold Me shade, this one, on my cheeks today, and I've literally just been reaching for this every single day. You guys could see I have dug my brush in there quite a few times. So this has just been my everyday blush that I've been reaching for, and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna talk about a bronzer that I've really been into. So I was late to the bandwagon on this one. I can't even say that. Hoola Benefit Bronzer. I have mine in this like really giant obnoxious blush palette that came out a few years ago, and now I don't remember if these are all full-size products. I'm pretty sure they are, but as you can see, over the past month, I've really been going in on Hoola, and I've hit pan. I don't think I've ever hit pan on like almost anything, so I figured I better mention this because that means I've really been using this and I've really been liking it. I even really love this brush that comes in here. This is what I use whenever I reach in for Hoola. I sculpt out my cheeks with this, and it does the job pretty well. I'm actually really into the Hoola bronzer now. So I didn't like it before. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it before. I thought it looked a little too red on my skin tone, but then I realized that that was just from my lights that I use. When I went out into natural daylight, it didn't look red at all on my skin. It actually looks like a really nice natural bronzed shade for light to medium skin tones. So I've really been into that. Once this runs out or starts getting down to the bottom, I know I'm gonna purchase like a full-size single one, because this is just a little obnoxious. I'm glad I picked this up a couple years ago. That way I could try all of this stuff, but definitely love the Hoola in here. Let's see, highlighters. You guys have seen these on my channel over the past month. The first highlighter that I want to talk about is from the drugstore, and this is the Maybelline Molten Rose Gold Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. This is what this one looks like. Again, it's more of a rose gold color, and this is just like absolutely amazing for drugstore quality. I think this is like, it's definitely under $10, and I reach for it all the time. It looks really good on fair skin. This looks better on my skin now than the gold one does, because I'm a little too fair for the gold one right now, but over the summer the gold looks amazing. If you have more tan skin, the gold looks absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I've really been into that highlight. It's so good, especially for a drugstore product. It's got that like shiny sort of wet metallic look to it. So if you guys haven't picked this one up, don't sleep on it. Go pick it up. The next highlight that I want to talk about is the one that I'm wearing today. If you guys can see, I like to go in with the light hand on this one because it is very easy to go overboard. So I have it on my cheekbones, my nose, and on my inner corners, and it is the Anastasia Amrezy highlight. I again just got this one not too long ago, but you know those products that you try on once and you know you absolutely love it. That's how this product was. Like, this product is amazing. There's not very much fallout to it. This is not a messy highlight by any means. You know, when you get highlighters out, a lot of time there's powder that like flies around everywhere. That doesn't happen with this one. It's what it looks like on the finger. And what I love about this one is that yes, it's gold, but it's also got a very light undertone to it. So it's not going to look like a stripe of gold on your face, especially on fair skin. If you're super fair though, I don't know how this is going to look on you. I don't know if it's still going to pop a little too much or look too gold. So I would definitely try it out in stores. I know it's going to be in stores very soon. So if you're interested in that, I would definitely pick it up. And if you don't already know, there's a giveaway going on in my last video that is going to end tomorrow. And you have a chance to win this highlight and the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. So if you're interested in these products, head on over to my previous video and you can see how you can win these. But yeah, I've been absolutely loving this. I literally wear it every day if I'm not wearing the Maybelline one. So it just depends what I'm in the mood for. If I want more golden champagne highlight, then I go for this one. If I want something more pink, then I'll go for the pink one. I have a couple of drugstore mascaras that I want to mention because you guys all know that I absolutely love my L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes. This is my go-to. I always go back to this one. But I did recently, over the past month, discover 2 new drugstore mascaras that are really good and I would repurchase, so I wanted to mention them. The first one I actually got from my boyfriend's aunt. Her name is Leslie, and she went to an event and Maybelline was hosting it, and they were giving out a bunch of the Total Temptations new mascara that they just launched, and she gave it to me because she wasn't going to use it. So I tried it out. I absolutely love it. I think it looks really good. I have it on my bottom lashes today, and this formula is like infused with coconut or something. That's like the whole purpose of the line, where it's going to be nice and nourishing and conditioning for your lashes. It has a little bit of a scent to it, but nothing crazy. It smells really good in my opinion. And if you have sensitive eyes, don't even worry about it. I have crazy sensitive skin and eyes, and this doesn't bother me at all. I even wear contacts and this doesn't bother me. So I was really into this one. Let me go ahead and show you guys the wand on here. Like a standard mascara brush wand. It's not a plastic wand. It's definitely bristles. So that's what this one looks like. And it's just like a basic everyday mascara. I really like it. You can build it up to look really voluminous, and it's a good one. The next one that I tried, I think I mentioned this one in my drugstore video that I did. This is the Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara with Lengthening Fibers. That's a mouthful. This is what this one looks like. This is like $4, I think, or under $5 for sure. This is what the wand looks like. If you guys are into wet mascaras at all, both of these mascaras are not going to be for you because they are a drier formula. I prefer that in my mascaras. In my opinion, it's easier to build with a drier formula than it is a wet formula without it getting clumpy. So whenever I get this one, I don't like it at first. It's like it's not my absolute favorite when it's freshly opened because it's too wet for me and I have to wait longer in between coats to reapply. So these were great for that reason. These I could easily build up right away and I didn't have any problems with clumps. This one is really good with lengthening because of the fibers, and I think this one is a lot better at volumizing. So these are 2 really good drugstore mascaras that I've been liking this past month. I have a lip product that I also got from Jouer when I bought that blush duo. This is the Essential Lip Enhancer. This is a conditioning lip treatment, and I think I got like the light pink shade that they offer, and it says that this is loaded with clinically proven ingredients to increase the fullness of your lips while decreasing fine lines for softer, fuller lips. Applied 3 times daily for 29 days. I don't know why it says all that, but this is a really good lip moisturizer. It's super glossy, and I either like to put this on before I start my makeup, or I'll even wear this to bed at night so that my lips stay nice and moisturized. But either way, this is a really good product. I absolutely love this. Lip products don't sit the best on top of this if it's still like freshly applied and like a little goopy, so you definitely want to let this sit in for a little bit. But other than that, I think this is an amazing lip product. The next thing that I want to talk about is, of course, the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar Palette. I still absolutely love this. I reach for it all the time, especially for like the everyday colors, like these transitional colors that are up here on this top row. I just think this is such a good palette. It's good for a pop of color. It's good for everyday wear. And I think he did amazing with this. So this is one of my favorites. I have a whole video on this one. If you guys are interested, you can check it out, but I'm not going to say too much about it. I think this is amazing. The last thing that I want to talk about are a brand of lashes that I found. I don't know if I've mentioned them on my channel yet, but the brand of lashes is called Bombshell Cosmetica. And I found them on Instagram. I believe they're based in like Puerto Rico. I'm so sorry if I sound so white saying that. I can't roll my R's or anything. The only thing I can roll my R in, fun fact, is chorizo, and that's all you're gonna get from me. So I think that's where this brand is located. I'm pretty sure. Their lashes are pretty affordable. They're always having sales. So I know you can get their lashes for as low as $15, but I think they normally sell for like $24. I'm wearing one of the pairs right now. I believe this is the pair Bentley. As you can see, they're a pretty dramatic lash. You can wear these by themselves like this without any eyeshadow, or you can wear them with a really dramatic eye look, and that's why I like like them. I think these look pretty good on their own. They might not be for everybody, but I actually have never tried this style lash before and I am obsessed with it. The only thing that I don't like about their packaging is that they don't have the names of the lash on their packaging anywhere. So once you buy them, you're gonna have to keep looking online to see what style they are, unless you just remember off the top of your head, but I don't. I think these are in the, you see, I already forgot. These are Bentleys. Absolutely love them. So I did Bentley, Jolene, and Selena. So that's what these look like. I would say the top pair, it reminds me a lot of my favorite lashes from New Balance, the Bombay lashes. So these are Bombay by New Balance. These are one of my absolute favorite pairs. Those are like $35 a pair, I believe. And these you can get for as low as $15, and they are very, very similar. The only thing I would say is that New Balance's lash band is a little bit more comfortable than these, with the exception of the Bentleys. These I could wear for hours and they don't bother my eyes, which is so surprising, especially to me because my eyes are so sensitive and I wear contacts. But yeah, I've really been into these lashes lately. I'll leave them linked in the description box if you guys are interested, and I'll put their Instagram, that way you guys can check them out. I think those were all my beauty favorites. I do have a couple non-favorites this month that I want to talk about, a couple of which I don't have with me because I've already returned them. So the first mist that I want to talk about is this Wet n Wild MegaCushion foundation. This was just not enough coverage for me. It was too luminous and dewy and I just felt like a grease ball when I was wearing it. So this was definitely not for me. Not saying that it was a bad product. I think it has light to medium coverage. It's buildable medium. So if that's what you're into in a foundation, or if that's what you're looking for, if you have younger skin and you're just looking for like lighter coverage, I think it's great. But for myself, it's just not something that I look for in a foundation. So I wasn't a fan of this. And then a couple of other things that I returned last month were, one, the Tarte Shape Tape foundations, both the matte and the hydrating. I wasn't impressed with the hydrating foundation, and the matte foundation just didn't knock my socks off for what it was, especially with everything that was going on. So I did return those. I don't have them anymore. I repurchased the Milani 3-in-1 like Conceal and Perfect foundation. I repurchased it in a lighter shade because they relaunched lighter shades a little while ago. So I wanted to try it out again because the shade that I had originally purchased was too dark for me, and I ended up not liking it as much as I thought I did. So I returned that one. It just looked really just like heavy and cakey on my skin, and my skin is really dry right now, so maybe I'll give it another go in the summertime, but for right now it just wasn't working out. And then I showed you guys in the last video that I had purchased a Sonia Kashuk makeup sponge. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It was okay. It wasn't anything like too terrible, but it wasn't as squishy as like the original Beauty Blender. I returned those two items because that's a whole whopping $20 combined. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of them, so I got rid of those. And I think that's everything that was like a miss for me in February from what I can recall. So yeah, let's now jump into some music favorites. I'll show you guys what I've been liking this past month. Ooh, I like this one. It's country though.
I was just hanging out, some little West Coast town. First thing that caught my eye, like nothing I ever seen. Summer and auburn hair, a California dream. Yeah, she was shaking them hips, some old Motown song I couldn't sing. So I sang along. She was a hothead on the dance floor. Yeah, she moved into my mind. I gotta know her name, and I got to see her again. My little mystery, that girl's killing me.
All right, so that was Heartache on the Dance Floor by Pardi. I'm really close to the camera, I'm sorry. I absolutely love that song. I think it's such a fun song. Let's see what else. Ooh, Written in the Sand by Old Dominion.
Are we just a backseat, trying to get it while we can? Are we names in a tattoo? Are we last call kissing, or will we be reminiscing?
So this one is really good too. This is called When It Rains It Pours by Luke Combs. It's a really funny one.
Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting mad. Bitch in the morning, on about the time I had. And by Tuesday, you could say that girl was good as gone. And then when Thursday came around, I was on
Okay, those are my favorite country ones from last month. Let's see. Ooh, this one by Drake. Oh yeah, I don't know why I get so close. It's called Teenage Fever. I think this is the one. I don't know all the words. I just know like the chorus part, sort of. I only know it because it's not even like his song that he redoes. But I used to love this song. I don't even really know the words. Ooh, Camila Cabello? I don't know how to say her name. Never Be the Same. Love this one. Post Malone, I Fall Apart. Okay, that's enough. So that's gonna complete the video today, you guys. Again, I'm sorry that I couldn't put up the video that I originally wanted to put up, but here we are. At least we're getting something up, right? Again, the giveaway ends tomorrow, so if you're interested in these products, make sure you go check out my last video so you can get the details on that. And yeah, that's all. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already so you can see all my future videos. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye.